Yeah, what's everyone saying? Welcome back, good morning, all that stuff. Look at the dot, mate. Excuse me if I'm a bit out of breath, a bit sweaty, just done some cardio. Got the old rugby kit packed, everything in there that I need for today. Just waiting on my trusted lieutenant. Picked me up this morning and then we're rolling. I went through two guys last week. Yeah, they said, hey, time bomb, calm down. I ran through two guys during rugby. I swear to God, I know people are going to... They went about 15 feet in the air, both of them. You know, like literally legs in the air, arms, flapping. Don't know my own strength, mate. Really, I think I could go for a brick wall, honestly. Yeah, so you know what I'm going to talk about. The sad mess of a man. Did you see him? Oh, I'm going to knock someone out here. I'm going to knock her out. You just watch me. Do you know Doggy Joyce? So it all started off as a bit of harmless fun about, I don't know, 6, 7 o'clock last night, yeah, on his live, the Shadow Bacon. And he begged, as he did, for money. And he got, I do believe he got 100 quid off one gentleman. One simp, should I say. 65 roughly off some others. So I think, to be honest... I know there's a little bit of performance in this, but I think the guy's Tourette's and he's on some serious amounts of narcotics. Because nobody could behave like that with a level head. I bet today, though, he's twitching the old curtain. We've all been there, haven't we? But I've always said, this is why I believe that man is guilty. His personality changed. The last live, which was 37 minutes, but has now been trimmed down to a mere 12 minutes of embarrassment, ladies and gentlemen. He's just coming across looking very violent, very erratic, very unsteady, just not a nice person to be around. If you're a male, and especially if you're a female. I mean, he's looking very, very dangerous when he's intoxicated. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, everyone was in the live chat yesterday. We had Derek Gordon, Heggie, Brett May, Roly Poly May, and you ain't gonna believe who was there as me, myself, and Irene. It was none other than my old friend Leslie. You know Leslie, Leslie's gonna be a singer. All right, Leslie, long time no see much. Might have known she'd crawl out the woodwork. Yeah, so what can I say? Yeah, it was a complete and utter cringe fest. It started off all light-hearted, fun and game. I mean, he was driving, he said 140, but it was, it was probably 70 miles an hour because it was a bit of an exaggeration, just like how he had 280 on live, which is great numbers, but said to the people in the pub that was 500. So he's probably going 70. I was half expecting him to do a Paul Walker, to be honest, and crash and burn, But he got there in one piece. That's a miracle. But imagine having to drive about 20 miles to a boozer. Oh, that would be enough to make me teetotal, mate. Oh. Yeah, so, yeah, what can I say? Wow, I guess someone's true colours really show when they're intoxicated, and he was intoxicated. So he was in a club or a pizza, I don't know where he was in the last live anyway. He went out, saw someone that was having a smoke and brought him back to his place, for a bit of find the sausage. What is that? Find the sausage? Normally most people bring back a bird, but he brought back some fella who just pulled off the street, which is just as well for the poor women of that area. But yeah, it all got very nasty. He was looking to lamp someone in somewhere. Again, the racism came out. What can I say? Yeah, like I said, it all started off light-hearted, mildly entertaining. I have to be honest. I was watching. I couldn't quite believe what I was watching, but I was watching. And then towards the end of the evening, once again, off his face on pills, coke, crack, booze, it all got very nasty very quickly. doggy choice. You know, we're gonna help you. Wouldn't it be nice if someone had put it on his toes and not the fucking big fat drunk out? Shadow, you're not a bare knuckle fighter. Stop with a pipe dream. You're an alcoholic and you're a drug addict. That's as plain as I can put it. The vapes are going in the bin every other fucking week, you know. The first thing that should be going in the bin is that fucking armchair, and followed by you. But yeah, you're always going to get fit. You had a little video the other day of you showing your belly and your skinny fat arms. It's just never going to happen, mate. You know what I mean? You're not a fighter. You're not about that world. You're a very sad, lonely man, and you live in a nice property. It has got potential. I mean, if you actually got out the Hoover, cleaned a bit, cleaned your sheets, clean your fucking sheets. Do you know what I mean, Smelly? You know, Laszla's kind of our singer. So yeah, what am I hearing? Has anyone seen that TV program called Power Slap? Brutal, mate. Fucking brutal. Wow. Is that a sport or is that an execution? Whoa, I would like to be part of that even during my prime when I was, you know, nicknamed the ticking time bomb and knocked out 97 opponents. You know what I mean? You know, and that's the ones on record. There's probably another 100, 150 off record. You know what I mean? And that's not including street fights, gang fights, and fucking the rest of it. They look. Someone like me has probably seen about 600 altercations throughout my 39 illustrious years on this earth. Yeah, Power Slap, brutal, mate. Good TV though, but I don't know if that's, you know, it's a bit extreme. That's all I'm saying. It makes UFC look like kindergarten. That's all. But yeah, good stuff. So what am I hearing? Anthony Joshua might go up against what's his name? Fucking Jake Paul. That's it. Jake. Oh, come on, mate. Now, why are they turning boxing into a clown show? Jake Paul's okay. He's got basic skills, but this is just getting really. This is just putting money over morals, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And I, for one, am not interested in turning professional boxing into an even more of a circus than it already is. Fuck off with that fucking Eddie Hearn or Sheik Ali Baba or whoever's fucking running the boxing shit these days. You know what I mean? Stick it, mate. Cringe. So, yeah, that's about it, people. But, yeah. Someone's going to be curtain twitching this morning when they've finally got their head out from down the toilet, you know. Me mental health. God, Dominic, get here. I need some trouble. Do you know Doggy Joyce? God bless everyone. Speak to you later.